Hello, this is a tutorial on how to set up the Pike TempPRO and AutoPRO software. Now the setup procedure is similar for each, so I will be demonstrating on the installation of AutoPRO. But everything we cover here is also applicable to the TempPRO installation. So when you receive your automated accessory or your temperature controlled accessory, we would have shipped a CD containing TempPRO or AutoPRO software. So be sure you find that. Now for the installation, you'll go into the AutoPRO or TempPRO folder and select Setup. And you'll receive a welcome to the installation wizard. Go ahead and select next. Accept the terms of the licensing agreement, and then go ahead and install. You'll be asked if you want to allow this app from an unknown publisher. Select yes. Both programs, TempPRO and AutoPRO, require SQLite, so we need to install that. Select yes when prompted. Select the full installation, press next, and allow this to remain on the default, which is install the assemblies into the global assembly cache. Select next, and go ahead and install. Now the SQLite setup is complete. And the pop-up HTML file that pops up just discusses the SQLite. Now we have an option to retain databases that we may have used with previous AutoPRO7 or TempPRO7 files. So this is your opportunity to import those now. I don't need to retain any of my databases, so I'm going to select no. The next window you'll get is user configuration. And here's where you can choose if a user requires a password. Often in our lab, I will just say no. There are some labs that will require user accounts. In this case, select yes. Now you're going to be prompted whether you really want to require user logins. So this is the chance to make that decision once you think about it. Once you select yes, I want user accounts, then that means every user will need to log on with their account. If you want to eventually down the road eliminate this feature, you're going to need to reinstall AutoPRO. But for our example today, I'm going to go ahead and select yes and select that the installation is complete. So now let's go ahead and open up AutoPRO. And this just says that this user that I'm going to enter next will be the default admin account. So in this case, I'll just leave it as the default, but you can put someone's first name, last name, and their username. In this case, I'm going to leave it at PK admin. You have your option, that's just an option to select security questions. In this case, there's a drop-down list. Also, you must change your password at this time. So you can have a computer-generated one, or you can create your own. If you're going to choose the computer-generated password, I would suggest go ahead and copying this down so you don't forget it, as it's probably not intuitive to you. And now let's save. The next screen comes up and asks you which spectrometer software you'll be using. And the reason it does this, it's going to allow TempPRO or AutoPRO to talk to the software selected. In my case, I'm not connected at the moment to a spectrometer, so I'm going to select no. And now it's asking me for my login. So we'll go PK admin and my password. So thanks for watching our installation tutorial. So if you'd like to learn more, visit our website, piketech.com. Thanks for watching.